So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade. Looks like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
Hi everyone, Mark here. So I gotta make angler and pizza for Belle. Alright, so we got to put on peppermint area. We need that. And then we need an onion to go down to vegetables. And then we need some corn. Okay, let's go to milk. And let's get olives. And that should do it. Another thing that probably Tina would be proud of. I don't know. Let's see. What else is... So what's a good Greek joke I can make about this thing? If there's a... Let's see what's all the cooking... Let's see what's all the ingredients are in it. I don't know. I really can't think of anything. I know onion... Let's see, onions and... some type of cheeses in it.
I want Belle to be happy.
I do like how some of these foods do have like references to Greek stuff as being here first. So where's Belle? You should make every place in this game have a coven inside one of the people's homes, so you can just make it in their house. Because some of them do, but not all of them.
I'm sorry. May I help you?
And they got you all ready for winter time on Belle. That's a great gift.
I'm so glad we get to talk. I love how every day here is different.
Okay, so in case I don't...
Alright, everyone, got back from seeing Wicked. Man, it was good. And I know it's a part 1. I have not finished reading the book yet. I just started listening to it, so I can't really compare it to the book because I'm still at the part where the Wicked Witch is being about to be born. And the book is a little bit different. I can tell so far it's different from the Broadway play. It's not, because the book itself is not it's not a musical. So I know it was adapted into a musical now technically twice. So like I said, I won't be able to compare it to the book. I'll probably have to make that one as its own video. I'm done. Try my best. I am probably gonna spoil both versions, but we kind of already don't know what happens near the end of the movie. And that's how the movie starts, is right at basically at the end of the Wicked Witch of the West's story, whose name is Elphaba, named after L. Frank Baum, the author of The Wizard of Oz. So right when she dies for being electrocuted, we see Dorothy and her friends going back to the wizard, back to Emerald City, and we go back to, I think we're not really sure where we're at, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Monkskin Land, but it's hard to tell because they don't got people playing in this movie who are midgets. They keep on saying they're from Monkskin Land, And yet, none of them are monkskin. None of them are short. I know, for some reason nowadays, Hollywood thinks that we should not cast little people to play little people, but then none of them get work, really, if you ask me. I mean, they can play both. Yes, they should be able to play both. Where they're playing characters, or like dwarves and monkskins and stuff like that. But they should be able to play regular people. So I understand, but I really think we should not go to where we're not hard them at all. That's how I feel about it. I mean, it's pretty much what's going on in this movie, because there's a lot of discrimination in this movie, a lot of racist metaphors, because they treat both Alphaba and the animals in this movie, because they always bully Alphaba in this movie, and they put the animals and put them in cages, treat them like actual animals. But in this world, they pretty much can have sentient feelings and can talk and express and tell you how they feel, instead of just talking in animal noises. Because we do meet, technically, there's two main animals in here that we meet. The one who actually rages is Alphaba, the bear, and the goat teacher. I mean, there's a couple other ones, but they're not that big of characters as those two. Like we see like I would say a bobcat, I think, or a mountain leopard, one of the two, because it doesn't look like a mountain lion, because it had spots and it was white. So that's why I think it's a leopard that like lives in the mountains. After we learn that technically Glinda and Alphaba went to school together, because one of the background characters may be a monk, because not really sure where we're at. And after they're trying to burn a couple of her and celebrate, ding dong, the witch is dead, basically. One of them asks her, "Did you know her?" And she says, "Yes, that was very long ago." And we flash back to basically the entire movie that happens here, where they both go to school. We meet. Also, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the Wigglest East, and we have her in a wheelchair, but I don't think they're in this. So far, but I can tell that she's not a witch in this world. Because unlike Glinda and Alphaba, she doesn't do magic. She's just mostly trying to fit in best she can. And we find out later on that the reason why she is the way she is because she was born prematurely, because of her father was trying to make sure that she wasn't green by feeding the mom something that made it to where she was trying to make her be normal so she wouldn't have another green kid. But the real reason why I think she's green, because the wife was not faithful to to her husband while he was gone being mayor of Munchkin Land, because that's who Alphaba's dad is in this, is the mayor of Munchkin City, and he does treat her terribly. I don't know if he knows that she's not his, because the way they play it in the movie is that the dad does not know that Alphaba's not his. He surely treats him like that she's not his. She actually blames herself to what happened to her sister, even though it's not her fault. It's the dad's. And they make Glinda basically the popular girl. She does, by the end of the movie, Glinda would say, stop trying to be so snobbish and popular. She matures a little bit. And we also meet one of the Alphaba's future guards, because he's one of the people that guards her, because he's from Pygmyland, or Princess Pig, who and actually in the book the Tin Men rolls over after everything happens. So, and it's kind of like a little bit of a love triangle that's going on here during this movie, I would say, between those three. And by the way, it looks like the older movies made him look green too. So I guess they're trying to make it only where she's the only one that's green, even though in the older movie, the one that came out over or almost 100 years ago, he was green too, because the pygmies were green in the older books, in the older movie, not in the books. In the books, they didn't really have different colors of skin, but yeah. Do I like the songs in this movie? They're fine. I'll probably say the one I mostly liked the most was the one at the very end, Defying Gravity, where she actually stands up for herself and says that I'm not gonna let anybody, no more people could try to control me, because she finds out the truth that the teacher was them that was actually teaching her and being her and showing her how to use magic, wanted to use her to actually control the animals and have spies and stuff like that. And so did the wizard. Yes, they make the wizard a bad guy, which I can totally understand, because in the book, the wizard was kind of a bad person, but not really, because he was always tricking people and making them think that he was a wizard when he wasn't. He was just he just basically brought technology to a world where there wasn't before. Because that's how he operates his stuff behind the curtain. And I do like this version of the wizard, because just the way that they make his voice sounds when he's behind the curtain, it's really scary looking, and all the fires. So it was pretty cool. I think the only one who could not really sing was Jeff Goldblum, but he did the best he could. I'm happy he only had one song, because we don't meet him till like near the end. He probably will be more in it in the next part. And I did like the part where we got to see the original Glinda and the original Elphaba from the Broadway play near the end. That was pretty cool. And we got to see both of them do a cameo and have their own song where they both sing. And if you guys didn't know, the same exact person who Zena Mazel, I think her name is, who plays Elphaba, also plays Elsa from Frozen. I think she's also Enchanted. She plays the one that the prince ends up with in the movie. I don't know if I did Enchanted when I did the second one. I gotta find out and make sure if I did or not, because I do need to watch that one again and review for you guys if I haven't. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but trying my best, and I just woke up. So this was a really good movie. I liked it. It was funny. I can totally see that it's going in a dark way, but like I said, the original book was pretty dark, so I can understand why they're making this one dark. This goes with the theme, really, of stuff. And they do lay on heavily on all the teasing on her, but I think they're trying to really prove a point. They're just really show you guys why she is the way she is, and how they literally just force her into being a wicked, because the way they treat her. Even though this ain't the whole entire not the whole entire story, because we get the because we're basically intermission right now. How are we gonna give this movie a 8 out of 10? I'm happy that most of the stuff they did was mostly practical. I know that minus the animals. I did like we got to see how the cowardly lion became the way he was. It's because he was basically tortured as a cub, but Elphaba saved him from being and so he can learn how to talk. But it looks like it traumatizes him for the rest of his life. So, but she did save him, and so did the Twinkie Prince. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye bye, and go fly somewhere.